Good morning, Facebook, YouTube. This your boy, Terry the Teddy Bear Trucker. Today is Thursday, June 16th. I'm currently in Garden City, Georgia, getting unloaded. And I wanted to take a moment to talk to y'all guys about something. When you're coming into trucking, it's important to be ready for the ups and downs and what I like to call the ebb and flow of the trucking industry. Basically, you got to come in with realistic expectations. When you guys are first starting out in the trucking industry, you go to CDL school, they'll teach you the basics of how to drive, but in order to get your CDL. But your real training doesn't start until you sign on to a company, you go through their orientation and training, you go out with a trainer. That's when your real driving schooling starts. That's where you're learning how to do your craft. But your training doesn't stop there. You are always learning while you're out on the road. Even after you're done with your initial training, you're out soloing your own truck. You always are learning. You're learning new ways to do things. You're learning the roads, how to get to places, because sometimes the route that the company wants you to take isn't the route that's fastest, and isn't the route that's going to keep you moving so you can make more money. So you learn how to route yourself so that you can keep moving, because when you're paid by the mile, any downtime, any slow routes cost you. Okay, so you want to take the fastest routes. But also, when you come into trucking, you gotta have realistic expectations. Not when you pay by the mile, not every week is the same. Some weeks you'll run a lot of miles, some weeks you'll run not so many miles. You have to be prepared for it to ride that wave. On average, you should expect starting out between 2,000 and 2,500 miles a week. You won't always get that. Some weeks you'll maybe make 1,500, some weeks you'll make 800, some weeks you'll make more than 2,500. But you have to be prepared for that. That's the ups and downs of the trucking industry. That's just the way the market is. So when you get that huge paycheck, let's say you ran 3,000 miles that week, you gotta be prepared to maybe not get as many miles the next week. So you don't want to spend all that money. You want to save some of it. My general rule is I save 10% of my net pay each week and just set it aside for a rainy day. And don't spend it no matter what. Hold on one second. I think they're done with my paperwork. All right. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. You too. Yeah, just got unloaded, so let me pull out of the dock real quick and I'll finish talking to you guys. Ooh, got my tunes. Yeah, you gotta have good music when you're out in this road, keep you rolling. One second, guys, let me just pull out of here. When you finish getting unloaded, you don't want to just sit in the dock door, because you never know when there might be more trucks trying to get in to get unloaded. Right now it looks like I'm the only truck here. I still want to pull out of the dock door just in case a truck rolls in, because like I said, when you pay by the mile, every stop costs you money, especially if you're sitting there. So if another truck rolls in, I want him to be able to pull in right away so he can get unloaded as soon as possible, and he can get where he's going. Just backing up to a clear spot here so that can check out the back of this trailer, make sure it's clean and for my next pickup, and also finish my paperwork so I can get it sent in and get paid for this delivery. Yeah, when you get done with a delivery, you want to make sure that you send me your paperwork as soon as possible, usually within 24 hours, so you can get paid promptly. You don't want any delays in your payment. It usually takes them about 3 or 4 days to for it to show up on your settlement statements, or what they call a Schneider getting actualized. Actualized means that they received the paperwork and it's been processed for you to get paid that week. Okay, so I'm good here. Okay, so real quick.
You have 8 hours and 0 minutes of remaining drive time.
Yeah, that's Jill, my computer. She keeps me on track. So let me just enter this time in that I completed my unload. Yeah. Customer live load, unload, done. Paperwork, my trip sheet number. Done, and I'll see another truck just pulled in just as soon as I backed up. So it's a good thing I moved out of that door so he could get unloaded. So yeah, so as I was saying, there's the ups and downs of trucking. You don't want to, if you say you had a really good week, let's say you run 3,000 miles, you don't want to spend all the money from that week, because you never know if the next week might be slow, or if you'll spend a lot of times getting live loaded and unloaded. It takes extended amount of time. That takes up your time, so you don't want to spend all that money. Like I said, my rule is I save 10% of my net pay each week, no matter what. Don't touch it. Save it for a rainy day. Save it for a downturn in freight, because it happens from time to time. If you, in accordance, like I said, having realistic expectations, when you're paid by the mile, the longer you stay out and run, the more money you're gonna make, obviously. If you a person that wants to go home every week, then you might be better off choosing a dedicated or regional account where you can still get the miles but get home every night or every week. Me, I prefer over the road. I don't like to see the same things every day. I don't like to take the same roads every day. I want to see this great country of ours. So I'm an over the road guy. For us over the road guys, minimum I would say to be out away from home is 2 weeks. The most I say maybe 4 to 5 weeks, if you can bear it. See, I'm a single guy, no wife, no children, so I can be out on the road for an extended amount of time. Right now, I'm only on the road for 2 weeks at a time, 14 days at a time, because I have some things I'm trying to take care of at home, namely getting out of my apartment. Once that is done, I can spend more time out on the road each week, because with Schneider, the longer you stay out past 2 weeks or 3 weeks, they give you extra money per week. I'm not sure exactly what the breakdown is, but I'll try to find out for you guys. But that's pretty much what I wanted to talk to you guys about. Things are still going really good for me here at Schneider, still getting on that military apprenticeship program. The last couple of weeks were slow weeks for me, which is why I'm making this video, because I had several loads up in Niagara Falls that were extended unload loads. It took them between 4 and up to 10 hours to get me unloaded, and I was there 3 times last week, so that slowed me down. But they made it up to me this week. I'm already up to 1,800 miles, and it's only Thursday. I still got Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and on Monday until noon to get more miles. So I'm doing well this week. But that's that ebb and flow, riding that wave. So yeah, guys, when you come into trucking, like I said, be ready to work and have realistic expectations. Be ready to always be learning, continuing your education. It doesn't stop when you finish CDL school and company training school. You'll always learn out here, learn new ways to do things, learn how to get faster doing things, learning which routes to take to save you time, which makes you more money, and you're always learning something. So once again, this your boy Terry, the Teddy Bear Trucker, signing off.